Face tracking? Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello everyone. I'm a bit sleepy today and didn't really feel like doing anything like too major. So we're gonna just continue on kind words from yesterday, you know? Oh, people responded to our thing, it seems. But yes, it is time to answer requests again and like, you know, say hi to people. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Part 2 of Army VA stuff. I didn't hit 180 days, but after leaving basic, I just wanted to leave because they refused to acknowledge my invasive thoughts. I didn't qualify medical. Do I have a chance to get benefits from Veterans Association? I can't really help with that. I don't know enough about like the stuff, and I'm sure there's a lot more people who are a lot more knowledgeable than I am. Can't understand that. Why all the positive reviews? Because people think they're doing something good when they get the sticker, and that's like how they like our comments. The dictionary from thought. How they didn't actually do anything to help anyone. I mean, that's a pessimistic view on things, but maybe. Has happened again. My friend has ghosted me, and I'm friendless yet again. Funny how he told me he put myself out there so I would gain friends. Friends are a waste of time and energy. Will always fail you when you are no longer needed. I think that at some point, you need to try getting more than one singular friend. Friends come and go. Some do stay around though. However, you won't really have much of a high chance of finding those good friends unless you like cast a wide net. It's the unfortunate situation of life that not all friends stick around. And some people just naturally won't stick around even if you do nothing wrong. I hope you find some long-term friends. I hope won't need to worry about this in the future. Yeah, that's an unfortunate reality, especially if you only have like a singular friend. That's a very hard truth that like people do drift, you know? My girlfriend of 2 years broke up with me. She has a kid who's 4 and I'm pretty broke up about it. I tried to work out our communication and she ended things. I'm going to miss them so much. Can anyone share something happy? I don't really have any advice here. Maybe it's not advice, right? But like, what's something happy I could share, right? What's something happy I could share? I don't have anything that's like extensively happy for everyone, but like, that sounds like a tough situation to be in. Well, I can't give you any, like, advice. I'm cheering you on. That must hurt a lot, but I'm sure you'll get through it in the end. Keep your head up high, and good luck. I'm sorry things ended for you, but who knows? Things will get better eventually, right? Not not the best result, but like I think it's good enough to just show my support, or at least try to show my support, you know? I can't stop overthinking, especially about stuff related to work. I constantly think that my manager can overhear me, or I said the wrong thing and they will not give me a good reference when I eventually leave. I hate retail, soul-sucking word. It's hard not to complain. I think it's best that you try and keep your head up high. Retail is stressful at times, but I'm sure you'll get through this. Remember that after you leave, you likely won't run into anyone ever again unless you are lucky or seek them out. Retail is often a small stepping stone in life. At least that's the way I view a retail job right now. Eventually, all of this will fade to the background. Just do your best, and I'm sure you'll be fine. There we go. Trying to volunteer / join a network that assists with helping folks in need of abortions. Long distance driving is the best contribution I can think of. The Auntie Network and local fund / organization has kind of called to a standstill. Who do you recommend? Oh. I can't really help here. I can't really suggest anything, but I hope you can keep helping out people. You're doing something great. I hope you know that. Things seem tough right for a lot of people. I hope that more volunteer groups soon. Best wishes and thank you for helping many people out. There we go. I've dated a girl for a while, 2+ years, and things were really serious between us until recently when I made some mistakes. She left and I feel like I lost half of me. I'm giving her space to heal, but I wish I could be forgiven. The main issue was a lack of effort lately. I think that in part, some people naturally drift. And at times, things don't work out either. Try not to blame yourself too much. And try not to get too fixated either. I am sure there might be a way to mend things, but make sure you don't overstress yourself about it. Remember, your worth isn't dependent on if you're with someone or not. But either way, all the best wishes for you. You got this. I have no doubt in that. There we go. I met my dad today for the first time in over a month. He was sober last I talked to him. Now he insists he's able to drink responsibly, about 4 units a week. I asked him if he drank anything today and said 2 glasses of vodka. He said I was an exception, but I can't know. That's a tough situation to be in. I hope that in one way or another, he does get better. I am naturally pessimistic about that kind of thing, but I do hope that he can recover from his addiction. Alcohol. I don't think there is a way you can know for sure. And I would be wary. But it's up to you what you wanna do in that. There we go. Got forced into getting my driver's license after 2 years. I'm still not done. Recently failed my driving exam and spent over 3,000 euros in that time. If I don't pass the second time, I will have to spend money for exams and become broke. Opting out isn't an option. All you can do then, try your best. I am speaking American and don't driving senses are in your area. For me though, being able to go where I want, when I want, is sometimes freeing. Although, at the same time, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Driving is stressful when you start out. I hope you can succeed the next time then. Try your best. Learn from your mistakes. Okay. This doesn't seem like a stable situation, does it? I'm not sure if I have any, like, valid advice for this, because it's like... He really seems like, or not he, but like, they really seem like they have a very, you know, bad mood kind of deal. This situation, I think it's gonna be pretty tough, because like, they're obviously not trying their hardest out here either, right? They're probably like half-assing it. At least that's what I assume. I do hope that they can get their driving license eventually though. I wish them the best. I don't think I can intervene anymore here in good faith, you know? Because like the one prior was like, oh yeah, I failed once, blah 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 blah, right? This one has a lot darker a connotation, and I do worry about, like, you know, what's gonna happen to all the parties involved, right? Because it seems like this could be a dangerous situation. 3,000 euros isn't like crazy big though, right? Like it's surely like not cheap, right? That's like 4 months of work pretty much, right? But like at the same time, this is a bit much. I have a channel on Telegram and thought of a way to link with people through music in case you got time and don't we gotta keep going. 26 and not really sure what I want to do in life. I became a cop 1 year ago and enjoy helping other people and protect them. But at the same time, I'm scared that this much stress will change the person who I am. I don't want to change. I like who I am. I think that we are inevitably going to change to our outside factors. However, at the same time, you can protect the core of who you are by making sure you regularly check up on yourself. Make sure to keep your mental health high, and make sure that you don't end up downing yourself by mistake. Give yourself plenty of breaks. Remember to do what you enjoy. And in the end, you should be alright. Make sure you have a strong support network, and things should be okay. Change isn't always bad, but you control who you'll become. There we go. I'm concerned that because of my autism, I'm unable to make meaningful and permanent friendships/relationships with people. I get disinterested in new friendships really quickly, and it makes me feel really self-obsessed. I think that everyone can find and make long-lasting relationships as long as they put in the effort. At times, friendships don't have to be 100% at the get-go. Casual friendships can last a long time, surprisingly, and even deepen with time. Having a mental disorder may make it harder to interact with people, but when you do meet someone who treats you kindly, and when you do meet someone who wants to stay around, you know they're a friend you can trust, at least for a long while. There we go. Don't give up on yourself. That's the one way to guarantee solitude. Yeah, a lot of making friends is just not giving up on yourself, you know? Oh, this is a bit graphic right here. I can't really do that on stream. I might want to read that and, like, you know, just hide my screen real quick, because, like, you know, that's a bit graphic for Twitch, right? That's like a bit graphic for Twitch, and, like, I don't want to share it, but I still want to, like, give some support to the person, you know? That is really dark. Yeah, I don't think I can VOD this then, you know? But that's fine. I think all I can really do here is give them some support, right? Like just be like, what do I say? You know? What do I say? I hope you get all the help you need. Things like this are really tough emotionally, and I hope that you have people to support you. That's a really hard thing to go through, and I think that you deserve a lot of care after the fact. I hope that he doesn't do it to anyone else or gets caught. So, best wishes. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Like, holy hell, that's really dark, you know? Like holy hell. Share the screen again. Today I listened to a song when the vocalist sang the lines, "Pretend a voice can make you warm inside," at which point I started crying, because the only meaningful interactions I've had for the past months have been Discord voice chat. I think that even online friends can be meaningful. A lot of people are having a hard time socializing with the pandemic. I hope that you have people here to support, care for you at the end of the day. Are hard and likely will be hard for a few more months, but I'm sure eventually, once everything opens up again, you'll be okay. Have many more social interactions. Cherish those friends who talk to you on Discord, though. Even though they're through Discord, don't count them out as actual friends. There we go. I have a hard time opening up to people and I hate being vulnerable. My parents organized for me to meet with a therapist, but I just don't know how far that will go. I know seeing one will probably be good for me and probably help lots, but I just hate feeling so weak. I think that learning to be vulnerable is part of the growing process. It's hard to be vulnerable and show your weak spots. However, at the same time, to love, to make friends, to let people into your lives, that requires some degree of weakness and vulnerability. That's not a bad thing, though. The other option is solitude, and oftentimes those people are the ones who need a hug the most. I hope you learn to be vulnerable and open up. It can do a lot to help, I think. I certainly have somewhat of a hard time, but it's nice. I'm in a constant search for attention. Sometimes it leads me to alcohol and getting busted. I'm afraid I'll be alone sometime soon, and it scares me. For me, I think it was really hard to find happiness in my soul and not through someone else. However, after I learned to enjoy my own lonesome, even socializing with others got easier. Desperation often leads to short bonds. Only once you find happiness in yourself can you create longer lasting, healthy relationships, platonic or otherwise. Any luck? It's hard to, be alone, but when you're alone, you often learn a lot about who you are and what you want. I kind of hate myself and want to change my personality, but whenever I try to change, I receive some kind of backlash from one friend or another. I don't think it's intentional, but I don't want to ruin our relationship asking them to change. Huh. I think that it's not great trying to change yourself entirely. However, at the same time, trying to grow as a person and trying to become better is not a bad thing. If you want to make positive changes in yourself, give it time and effort. However, make sure those changes you try and make are not negative. At the same time, I would highly suggest you to I suggest you to look at the upsides of who you are as well. It's hard, if not impossible, to totally change. However, throwing out the bad parts and keeping the good is far easier. Okay, already did that one. I don't know why no one is supportive of anything I do or myself. My mental goal 24/7 is just to keep my friends and family close and happy because I love them. But they always disagree with me no matter how dumb it is. I feel like a punching bag. I feel like at some point you need to draw a line. Some friends and family are not productive to have in your life, and you need to realize who you want to cut out. I hate losing and pushing people away. However, at times I can't deny that some people are better off being as far away as possible. Try to find people who love you and cherish you for who you are. And for those you do trust, make sure you talk to them about how you're feeling. I'm really stressed out about a paper I have to do at the end of the week. However, whenever I try to work on it, I end up procrastinating and getting even more anxious about it. I don't know if, I know if I don't just sit down and get it done, it'll be even more freaked out by the end of the week. Sometimes you just need to push on. Procrastination is just pushing work to a later date. Set yourself your own goal. I will get this finished by, and then push on with that soft goal. No matter how anxious you feel, and no matter how hard it is to get writing, sometimes you need to try. People only like you here if you're positive. It's much like real life, they will dislike you for who you are and helping people. People will only be nice to you if you're positive. They will send you empty words and act as well. This guy's a real negative Nancy, isn't he? Sometimes people naturally drift. Nothing you can do about it. I don't really think. Some people will stay, however. Just make sure you cherish those who are still close and will stay around. Life is tough. You can make new friends and also keep the ones you care about if you try. mean, I'm drinking. I get others. I always feel anxious. I'm gonna be exposed as lazy or being queer to feel special. I feel deviant wherever I go. I think at some point you need to find some place which makes you feel comfortable. There are a near infinite amount of communities, and I'd be shocked if there's not one you truly enjoy being a part of. Friendships are tough, and life is tough, and everything is tough. But I am sure if you try hard enough, you'll find a place you belong one day. Scared that at formal shores there's a chance that my newborn may starve. I don't know how to help with this. I could put words of encouragement, but like, you know. I don't think I have any good advice, so I'm gonna just keep going. Dear friend, I'm waiting a piece of glittering translucent falls. It dancing in the cold night today informs me. Cute. That's a good message. I like it. Hello? Do you know this is my first right letter? If you received this letter, you're like... It's a long volume 6. Any kind souls out there want to swap so we can collect them together? I swear I'll deliver the ones I've gotten. Hopefully it'll fill your packs up too. Oh, hi, great. You, nothing to worry. Oh, I just have to give you some positive emotions on these varieties of worrying requests. Nice. Just say thank you for that. Thank you for that. I don't know what I've been doing in my life anymore. It feels like my life is a standstill and I'm just running on a treadmill that gradually keeps getting faster. Being unemployed, starving artist is part of it, but I also feel so disconnected with everything. Sometimes in life, even when things are busy and stressed, I suggest to take a step back. Give yourself one day, an hour, or even just a few minutes to breathe. Not think, not worry, not work, just breathe. Relax a bit, and then I'm sure you'll find something good. Find things getting easier. I hope you can get a job soon. Being unemployed is very hard, especially if you can't rely on anyone. Good luck. Don't give up. There we go. How's your host delight? I have no idea what that means. I hate myself, both what I am and what I was. I don't know how to start loving myself. I think the first part about loving yourself is learning a lot of the things. Hey, small! The things that have gone wrong in your life likely weren't your fault. As well as forgiving yourself for the things you have done wrong. I don't think the second thing I would suggest is trying to find something you genuinely enjoy. Some positive hobby that you can spend your time on. Having something that makes you feel fulfilled and happy is a good second step to loving yourself. There we go. I recently graduated from college and I don't know what to do with my life. I have to look for a job as a teacher, but I don't know how and where to look. Now I'm doing one course to have more knowledge and opportunities, but I still feel useless and sad. There's many ways to look for a job, not in the teaching field, so can't help you there, but try searching on apps. LinkedIn, mail, schools, call maybe, and so on. Gotta get yourself out there. I'm sure you can find a job to hold yourself, even in the meanwhile. There we go. Because of long-term exposure, I find it more difficult to concentrate. I originally planned to learn professional knowledge in advance before the holiday, but it's easy to immerse myself in fragmented information every day, distressed. I suggest you just delete some apps. Deleting things like Twitter, it's mostly like Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, what is that thing called? TikTok, and X can really help. It'll be a small change in your habits, but at the same time, couldn't hurt to try. You'll need to hold yourself back for a while, because instant gratification is hella a drug. There we go. What do you do in your free time? I often stream, game, write, sleep, or play music. That's what I do in my free time. There we go. Next one. Tell me about your favorite person. No, I refuse. Feeling cynical and hatred towards many people these days, probably because most people I met in the past year tell me what to feel and what to do in order to please them. Yet, this mission feels like my purpose in life. Sort of cognitive bias here. It's right to feel cynical at times. People as a whole are not always great, I think. At the same time, however, you will one day meet people who genuinely care without any need for reciprocation or, you know, what is it? Without any need for your own sacrifice. And you find those friends you genuinely enjoy being with, without expectation of reward or momentary gain. That's when you'll truly realize the world isn't so bad at times. Staying careful is a good though, although it might also prevent you from letting people in at times. Hey Fern. Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing today? How are you? Wait. 2B Cappy, bro. Did Cappy make another account? Cappy, do you make another account? Who is this 2B Cappy, bro? What? Wait. Cappy, do you make like a second account or something, or? Okay, well, welcome to this. Yes. No, I am never wholesome. I am never wholesome. I am evil. I am completely evil. I hate everything, you know? Cappy's united against Toy? What? I'm better, I'm not hurting myself anymore, but sometimes it happens. My paranoia gets in my way, I'm not doing fine. I know I should tell them, but it's worse to let them see me in this ways. I am the most evil person ever. I hate everything. Yes. Basically this game, right, people send in requests and like, you know, things where they need advice or just support for, and pretty much the goal of the game is that you just give advice. It's not really a game, more just like an open help forum where you try helping people. I think I am great that I am glad that you aren't hurting yourself as much anymore. Self-harm is a horrible thing at times. I hope you will manage to tell the people you need to tell about whatever you need. However, at the same time, if you aren't already, I suggest seeking out a mental health professional. It's hard being vulnerable, but at the same time, sometimes asking for help is required. Being vulnerable is something I struggle with at times, but I know that if I need it, I have people, you know, I have people who I can rely on. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty much just playing this game so I can, like, help people out a bit, you know? I like helping people. There we go. I don't care. I want other people to see me as an emotionless person. I know it's wrong, but I want it. I want people to just laugh with me, not being emotional. I can't tell my friends my problems because it makes me look emotional too, but at the same time I can't do it because I'm human. I think at times everyone wishes they were stoic. However, at the same time, being completely stoic isn't great either. It sucks worrying friends. However, if people just learn that you don't have emotions, what often ends up happening is people stop caring about how you feel. A fine line to throttle. Wanting to be strong and not vulnerable, but at the same time wanting to be human and able to cry. That's true, that's true. I'm just trying to give out advice and like do the best I can here, you know? I've always had a tough time with emotions. Sometimes not having enough, sometimes too much. That's life though. There we go. Nope, don't care about this one. I can't help with that one, already read it. Already read that one. Already read that one. This one's kind of true. People like when people are positive, but that's just life for you. Did I do all of them already? I think I just got a weird off-putting kind of response on here. When I was trying to calm down feeling alone, they said, how would you feel if I suggest you stay alone? Or you can rise up and stand up. It was kind of scary and I don't know why. I am sorry you got a uncomfortable response. That's the nature of these online forums. There's little moderation, and I hope you will be able to calm down a little when you can. It's natural at times to feel alone, and sometimes that lingers for a while. Days, weeks, so on. But know that eventually you won't be alone. And might even not be alone right now. I have a problem where sometimes I get stuck up my own arse and forget that I have people I can rely on. Make sure you don't fall into the same trap. There we go. My 2-year-old daughter. Ooh, this one's a bit dark. Let me hide the thing because it's a bit graphic, but I'll still respond to it, you know? It's a bit dark, so I don't want to burden you guys with that, but I'll still try to you know, help, right? This is a tough situation to be in. What you need to assess is if that pit bull will continue to cause harm to others. My condolences about your daughter, and that's something no one should ever feel. Harm to others. Once you figure out if it's still a danger, then you can act. You should act. Act fast though, because things... There's a small time window. My condolences about your daughter. That's something no one should ever feel. Remember, it's okay to grieve, and it's okay to feel sad for a while. Just make sure you can pick yourself back up, and you support those around you as well. This one's a tough one. This one is a real tough one right here. There's no good advice here that can make things better, right? It's already happened and it's gonna continue being painful, you know? Okay. I've come to the conclusion that I'm extremely scared of being alone. The thought of not having a partner in my life and just sitting with myself gives me panic attacks. How can I overcome this? It's as if I am scared of failure on my own and not having love in my life. Exactly. That's what I feel sometimes too. Because like I genuinely can't give any advice other than like, you know, just like, you know, assess the situation yourself and do whatever you feel right. You know? Other than that, I just gave my condolences and like support. I've come to the conclusion that I'm extremely scared of being alone. The thought of not having a partner in my life, just sitting there with myself, gives me panic attacks. How can I overcome this? It's as if I'm scared of failure on my own and not having love in my life. I think this is a common symptom of someone who has had love, had romance since as long as they can remember. I myself went through a phase like this a long time ago, or at least it feels like a lifetime ago. What worked for me though is taking a step outside of romance for a while. Some time to find yourself, to find your own happiness, not dependent on others, and to just like breathe. Love is addictive. Good at times, bad at others. So. Indeed, that's true. Good at times. Sometimes it's natural to feel. It's natural to feel feel afraid of being alone. Just not dependent on it. I think that's the best advice I can give here, right? I think this is the best advice I can give here. Because like for me, right, I got into my first relationship when I was pretty dang young, alright? And like it was hard with that first breakup, right? And I did throw myself into a relationship once or twice afterwards. Made a few dumb mistakes here and there, right? And like, you know, I did get bitten in the neck for that. People can smell desperation, mind you. But eventually I managed to just like sit out and just be like, hey, let's give myself some time. Give myself some time to like find myself and all that. And I think that really helps, you know? Because people can smell desperation. And when you're desperate for romance, when you're desperate for love, people will and can take advantage of you. That's why I've learned from, you know, just talking to people. I know a lot of my friends who are, you know, in that state where they feel like they need to be loved, or they keep getting into relationships again and again. They often get burned, you know, because of that. So I hope that this person can find their own singular happiness one day, you know? Because like once you do find that spot by yourself, I think, once you find like that happiness that is there regardless of like, you know, if you're with someone or if you're not, then you can start getting back into love, right? Because you're no longer relying on that for happiness, right? It's just a small happy boost. And I think that's the most healthy place there is. Romance is really addictive, and you know, if nothing, I am at points an addict to it. I try my best not to be though, and like, you know, once you give yourself that step back, I think you can be a lot more responsible with your relationships as well, you know? Because instead of loving just to love, you can love because you genuinely do care about the other person, instead of feeling like you need to care about someone, you know? For me, some of my friends, I feel like they don't love because they like the other person. They love because they're dependent on it, and it makes them somewhat less scared of being alone. And that's why I'm giving this advice to this person right here, because it's tough, man. It really is. It really is. I don't know what a hostel is. Yeah, I'm wishing them the best, and I'm trying to support them all I can, but there's not much I can do at points. My ex would only let me talk to females. He thought my male friends were orbiters, but they got girlfriends now. Like, we've all been friends for years before I met my ex. Now I cry because it's making me anxious to make new friends I meet in game. What are hostels? Wait, what are hostels? What? Oh, what is... Well, let me search that up. What is a hostel? Oh, low cost. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. I can't say anything about that. Okay, got it. My ex would only let me talk to females. He thought my male friends are orbiters, like, but they got their girlfriends now. Like, we've been friends for years before I met my ex. Now I cry because it's making me anxious to make new friends in games. Okay. This is a very common way abusers isolate their victims. Jealousy is a very dangerous thing, and you should never let someone you're dating allow you to, you know, what is it? Allow dating force you away from others you care about. It's very easy for abusers to force you to cut off your social networks. We all need a support structure. And like, if you're without one, you're easy to manipulate. Ah, that's interesting. And that does sound hard. That does sound hard. And if you're without one, you're easy to manipulate. Sometimes fears are valid. No, I'm not gonna add that. I'm gonna just focus on the main goal here. That, you know, that is abusive behavior. You know. Because like sometimes it is valid where ex is like, bro, please stop flirting with, you know, or not an ex, but like, you know, a partner can't ask you to like stop flirting with people, of course, because that's like a different thing, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, please don't flirt with your friends constantly, right? But like if they're trying to like split you up from your friends who are doing nothing wrong and like, you know, all that kind of stuff, that's abusive. If someone you're dating tells you, hey, you're not allowed to like talk to your family, or tries to isolate you from your family, or like isolate you from your friends who are like doing literally nothing wrong, that's crazy bad. Like, never let anyone do that, because like jealousy is one thing, right? Where like, you know, if you're flirting with like 50 people, like you know, like actually flirting, where it's like, bro, there's romantic intent, I get that. But like if you're just vibing with the bros, right? Or if you're vibing with like other people, you know, that's fine. Don't let anyone stop you with that, you know? Because like if you're by yourself, it's so easy for them to control your life, and that's something you never want to go through. That's something you never ever want to go through, you know? If you're without one, you're easy to manipulate. Abusers chronically will try and force you away from your friends and family. It's easy to bend someone who has no one else to rely on. You know? That's my small spiel about it, but like, it is a tough thing. It's really nice to come on here and read about people's true feelings. The things I've said on here are probably stuff I will never say out loud in real life, and I find it comfortable in seeing how human they all are. Stay awesome. Yep. Okay. Fair enough. 3 weeks have passed after breakup. I didn't really hear anything from my friends, her friends, or from her. I don't mind, but I'm curious to see how she's dealing with it. She's posting more stories on Instagram, said my friend. I say that at times, after a breakup, it's best if you cut things off. What? Things off. I hope you are both doing well, and I hope that you can get up again. Breakups are always hard, and even I can't help but be curious sometimes. Curious sometimes. However, unless they come to you, please don't, you know, what is it? Please don't intrude on their private lives any further. Sometimes that will only lengthen the pain and healing process. Whew. I'm not sure if that was the best advice I could have given, but like, I think it's something that needs to be said, because not enough people say that enough, right? I definitely did have to learn that on my own at one point, and it would have really helped if people told me that sooner. You know, that sometimes it's okay to just split off from people, and that, like, you know, no one has to be blamed for it. Life is hard, man. Life is confusing, you know? I don't know why I always feel lonely. Hanging out with my friends are great today, but today wasn't very enjoyable for various reasons. When she wants to play with this ADL, I want to play another. I obey her unconsciously, afraid that my loss will embarrass her. That's true, but I can try my best either way, you know? Like, even if there's no perfect advice for a situation, I think that I can always do a bit better, you know? Because, like, sometimes I do want to help people. And I want to help people as best as I possibly can. I don't know why I always feel lonely. Hanging out with my friends are great today, but the day hasn't been very enjoyable for various reasons. When she wants to play with this AD... What does ADI mean? What does ADI mean? Oh, what does... I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. Also, I'm the most evil Cappy bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as the best advice. That's true. Possibly. And yeah, that's more likely. And when I want to play another, I bear unconsciously afraid that my, I think that sometimes it is natural to feel lonely when you are on your own, and at other times it just takes realizing that you are surrounded by friends and family. It's different situation to situation, and I hope you will stop feeling as lonely soon. I think, however, you should tell her you wanna play something different, and make sure to you know, to do what both parties want in the end. Compromise isn't a bad thing. I am sure if she is a good friend, she'll somewhat listen to you at times when you wanna do something. No, yeah, all my advice here is malicious. All of my advice here is malicious right now, you know? Everything I am saying here is completely evil and bad and will ruin everyone's lives who reads it, you know? No, but I'm trying. I really am, you know? I can't sleep. I think I'm just a bit overstimulated because I was doing some intense stuff just before bed and now I'm really itchy. I thought I would come here to unwind, say hi and take my mind off things. Thanks in advance. Compromise is important in any relationship. That is very true. I agree. I think, you know, just like, you know, listening to opinions of both parties and making sure that you do something that makes both parties have fun. Even if it's just like, oh, I'll do this one time and then you do that one time. I think that's a great thing. You know, being able to actually communicate, because like, at like the end of everything, right? At the end of things, compromise just means that you're communicating, right? Because like, even if you communicate but you never compromise, you're not really communicating, you know? But when you actually can compromise and listen to others' opinions and like all that kind of stuff, that's very important, you know? Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Compromise without cutting the relationship off. Yeah, don't sacrifice. Okay. Here's a small poem before bed. I hope that you wash your head. I hope that your thoughts cool instead, and everything gets calm. In the night of in the dark of the night, when all is quiet and calm, there is not a thing to fright, and you can rest for 1,000 yalms. If you wish to sleep, I hope you slumber deep, with dreams of you each, and a restful night at least. There we go. Good enough, right? This one's kind of a tough one. I think the basis for all good relationships is communication. Because of that, though, you might want to keep in mind to tell your next lover this beforehand. Telling someone what you're into and what you're not early leads to far less pain down the line. It's hard telling people stuff like that. It's not easy coming out as asexual or the like. I hope that you can do so in the future. Just take this as a learning opportunity. No one is perfect from the onset. Give yourself time. There we go. I like a girl who used to be happy with us and then broke up, and I was sad to remember how good she was to me. But I couldn't get it back and I really loved her. But now it is full of regrets. Here is one of my favorite quotes. We are like the mayfly. Just trying to live another day. We will all leave in regrets. However, what we do now or later will increase or decrease them. Things which pass will never come again, or at least in the same form. It's okay to cherish your past memories, however, don't be absorbed by them. You'll find love again if you wish, and if not, that's fine too. Just make sure you don't give up on yourself and your capacity to make someone happy. I do worry about the People Central answers. That's a sad inevitability on this platform. But I hope that, you know, that some people do get genuine answers as well. We've already read this. Why as a trans guy do I feel uncomfortable around other trans masculines and feel more comfortable around trans femmes? I don't have enough. I've heard it's not a very popular thing to do here because, like, you know, you don't really gain anything and you can't actually respond to messages. All you can do is give stickers, right? So they're not really getting like the response they want, right? Most of the time. Yeah, because like the thing is, this thing is a one-way network, right? The only way the people who respond to me or like who I respond to can communicate with me is giving a sticker. So they really don't have like the you know, what is it called? They don't really have the incentive to troll, right? This is an issue I can't really give advice for because like I haven't been in this situation, right? Exactly. Some people are just meanies though. I agree. I haven't been in this situation, so I can't exactly help anyone with this, you know? What I can do though is I can support them, you know? I'm sorry. I've never been in this situation before. However, it seems like this is something only you can answer. Your feelings around others can be a very personal thing, and it likely differs from each person to person. even in very similar situations. I hope that you will manage to feel more comfortable about other trans masks. However, please do take things at your own pace. Take care of yourself. That's all you can do at times. I think that's good advice, right? I think that's good advice right there, right? I sure hope that is. Because, like, I can't say anything definitive here. I don't think anyone can really say anything definitive here either, right? Even if you're in the same exact situation, right? Why you feel uncomfortable around a group of people is a very personal thing that requires a lot of soul searching, right? So I hope they'll find that. And, you know, yeah. Even in very similar situations. Do some soul searching, and you may find your answer. That's true, that's true. That's like the unfortunate thing about this world, you know? There are some people that are just out there to make others miserable. Either that or they use it to like vent their frustrations on others. It's a real shame, you know? I can't imagine what goes through the heads of people like that. I hope that I can somewhat balance the scales, you know? I hope that I can somewhat balance the scales and be a positive enough, like, you know, influence in some people's lives that, like, no, it's not as bad. Although it will always be there. So I've been struggling with anxiety, but it's also gotten a lot worse lately, and I'm really close to relapsing in self-harm again. I don't really feel like I can talk to anyone about it either, so I'm not sure what to do. Any help at all at this point? Thanks. I mean, I don't try to, like, shoulder it all on myself, right? I make sure I do talk to my friends, and I do try to make sure that, like, I take breaks and all that, but at the same time, I can always be doing more, you know? That's something that's constantly in my head when I do stuff like this, because, like, I can always do more for people. And sadly, you know, sometimes I'm unable to. The first thing I suggest is always to go to a mental health professional if you're not already. Self-help groups also exist for things like that. In general, reaching out is hard, however, because reaching out requires you to be vulnerable. I hope that you can find people in your daily life who are open to your troubles, because once you find people you can share your woes with without fear of retaliation, that is an amazing feeling. I wish you the best, and I am cheering you on. Remember, self-harm is never the answer. I genuinely believe that self-harm is never the answer. It might be a good escape at the moment, and it's somewhat of a coping mechanism. It's better than like some other coping mechanisms you could go through. But at the same time, you know, if I could, I hope that no one here will ever like harm themselves, like genuinely. That's true. I'm not drowning myself though. I'm very good at taking care of myself. I make sure to take care of myself whenever I can. It's a priority of mine. Whew. Doing extremes is 100% stress relief. What are you talking about? It's the feeling of self-improvement and getting things right that I enjoy, you know? It's not the pain from the extremes that makes me happy, it's knowing that I'm improving, you know? That's what makes me happy in the end. What do you mean, Bad Toy? You gotta admit, the Shiva extreme music is a banger, you know? Dog. Dog at Fern. Where are you? Okay. I think that communication is always important. In situations where you are uncomfortable, sitting down and talking to your partner, I think, is always a priority. If a relationship only exists when there is no communication, or only one-way communication, then it is bound to be unhealthy. For something as small as people talking too much about their roommates, you shouldn't worry about, you know, about retaliation in a good relationship. Talk to him. That's the best thing you can do. Don't bottle up your feelings. One thing I need to add, don't blow up on him either, though. There. I know, but if it's like a consensual thing, right, where like both parties are fine with it, I don't see anything wrong with like complaining about your roommates, alright? It's like, you know, I don't feel like the partner is doing anything wrong here either. Because the thing is, you know, right, like the writer, right, like the submitter isn't talking to their partner about it either, right? Which does continuate the problem, right? I think the only thing they can really do here is talk and get to like agreement, and then hopefully, right? Hopefully the partner goes, oh yeah, sorry about that. I'll try doing a bit less, right? If the partner goes and is like, oh shoot, why would you tell me that, blah 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 blah, and cause a fuss, right? That's not who you want to be with. That's not who you want to be with. It's a good test to see if your relationship's solid, you know? If you can't come to your partner and be like, hey, can we talk about this? If you can't go to your partner and be like, hey, can we talk about this without like worrying about retaliation, it's not a healthy situation to be in. At least that's my personal opinion there, you know? I hope that whatever does happen, you know, that this will be a good outcome, but there's nothing you really can do other than say, hey, can you stop? Hey, I'm not feeling comfortable here. You know, soft prodding is always the best, right? You don't want to just like straight up confront them, right? Be like, yo, shut the hell up. I don't care about your roommate. No, don't do that, you know? Be like, hey, can we talk about something? Blah, 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 blah. This is making me feel a bit uncomfortable because you're always talking about your roommate and like how much they're bothering you. I'm here for you and I understand that you're frustrated, but please, can you tone it down a little bit? You know? Something like that. I think that's the most healthy way to go about things. Okay, yeah, let's talk about something else. Thank you for telling me, Cappy. It's just a thing about like communication, you know? It's mainly communication. I don't really have any roommates to talk about, so yeah. Feeling cynical and hatred towards many people these days, probably because most people I meet in the past tell me what oh, we already did this one. We already did this one before you guys got here, you know? I'm in a constant search for attention, and sometimes oh, we already did this one. Already did that one. It's hard to see things in a colorful way these years. I see everything in dark and tend to overcome my way of seeing things, anxiety and all, with bad coping mechanisms. Any advice? Okay. First thing, if you feel like you need it, please go to therapy or talk to someone you trust. Second thing, find something you genuinely can enjoy without worrying or feeling down about. A genuine bright spot in life can brighten up even the darkest of days. Third, try to prune the worst of your coping mechanisms and learn healthy ones. Eating enough, resting, giving yourself a break, affirming that you're doing your best. That's all you can do at times. Trying your best is more than good enough. Some people don't even do that. Because all you can do in life is try your best, you know? Everyone has a different amount of, like, effort they can put in. Everyone has a different amount of, like, you know, everyone has a different amount of, courage to do things and all that kind of stuff, right? But as long as you're doing your best, whatever your best means to you, I think you're doing great. That's something I genuinely believe, right? Because, like, you know, some people don't even do that. Some people just, like, you know, some people can't do their best, or like they want themselves to like suffer, right? And I don't think that's okay, because like they deserve all the hugs as well, you know? I think everyone deserves to be happy from time to time. That's a very important thing in my opinion. Like, you know, just like being able to give yourself breaks, self-care, making sure to eat, making sure to shower, making sure to sleep, just taking care of yourself. That's so important. I hope you guys are all also taking care of yourselves from time to time, okay? Oh, and I tried to help him result in also hitting himself on my arm by accident. He slapped me. Not hard, but lightly after. I got upset but ignored it. Now I feel upset again, even though it wasn't my fault. This is a serious situation. This is a very serious situation right here. You are valid for feeling upset. Domestic abuse is never okay. Talk to him if he is the understanding sort, and try to curb that habit. However, if abuse is a regular thing, or you see it becoming a regular thing, please get out of there. Domestic abuse has no excuse, even in the worst situation. It is better to not be in a relationship than one which is emotionally, physically, or, you know, mentally abusive. I hope that everything is going well for yourself, and I hope that you do not blame yourself. There is never an excuse for getting slapped. That's something very important, because some people will just roll over and be like, yeah, this is how it is, I can't do anything about it, and then they just give up, right? Abuse, especially in the domestic sense, is a very serious topic, and I feel like, you know, we all need to, like, you know, agree that it's not a good thing. Although I don't see anyone arguing with me about that, but I do hope that, you know, this person is safe and, like, will be careful. I'm so bipolar that when it comes to my relationship with my boyfriend, it's a new relationship, and I keep randomly getting sad because of my depression. Don't want him to be driven away. How can I stay happy? I don't want him to leave. Exactly. It's a very touchy subject, but I feel like it's something that I need to like talk to them about, right? Because not many people will get into those conversations in daily life, right? Because it's so much easier to just ignore it. It's so much easier to just be like, oh yeah, this is how it is, right? And just not talk to anyone about it. And people just start assuming it's normal, you know? And I think that that's not how it should be. I feel like, you know, there's never excuse for that kind of thing, and it's a bit of a sad topic, so I'll probably move off of it. But, you know, I just wanted to bring up like a bit of awareness there. I just wanted to bring up like a small bit of awareness there because I felt it was important to talk about. I'm so bipolar that when it comes to my relationship with my boyfriend, it's a new relationship and I keep getting randomly sad because of my depression. I don't want him to be driven away. How can I stay happy? I don't want him to leave. Yeah, I feel like one of the biggest injustices is just lying down and like assuming it's normal. Okay, here we go. I think that if your bipolar disorder is getting in the way of things, you should speak to a mental health professional for professional advice. Remember that that open forums like this can not be taken to the same degree as someone who has training in the field. Second, make sure you communicate with him. Make sure you stay aware of your own faults and you know, what is it, and plan around those. Strong communication and strong, what is it, understanding can save a relationship. Exactly. That's why I told them that we cannot be taken at like face value. And save a relation. And strong understanding can save a relationship. Yeah. Being able to understand your partner helps a lot. There we go. Vice versa as well. I think the only thing you can really do in a situation where you do have like a mental illness is just be upfront about it. Just be like, hey, I need to talk to you about like, you know, the kind of like, you know, like what I have, right? Blah 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 blah, and like get the understanding out there, right? And you know, like as long as your partner understands it, as long as they're worth loving, right? Then they should be able to, you know, at least partially account for that, right? Not telling people, you know, is only going to end up in more harm than not, in my opinion. Because like if you don't tell your partner and then you start like getting mad at them for no reason, right? Like you have a reason, right? But they won't know that, and that makes it hard for everyone. So you gotta be open about these kind of things, you know? You gotta be open about these kind of things because like, you know, it's not your fault either. You deserve love regardless of like what mental illness you have. You just gotta account for that and like keep going on, because you will, you know, find someone eventually. That's something I genuinely believe. Yep, communication, so big. Not enough people follow that though. I love little people. They all die. Yeah. Here's to a long life to Joji. I'm sorry to hear about Lil Peep and XXXTentacion. I really can't say anything else there. I'm not a crazy rap fan, so it's like, you know, Joji's music is fun though. Depressing though, but fun. How to discriminate, forgiveness, and tolerance. I used to think I'm a person that's able to forgive someone, but now I just realized that maybe I'm always tolerating someone. Kind of upset because of that. There are two sides of one coin. Forgiveness, in my mind, is something you do after something has wronged you. Tolerating is something you do at the moment. Set your boundaries. Know what you are comfortable with, what you are okay with, and what is a hard no. Do not fold on said boundaries and make them clear. Forgiveness should only be given if it's not a repeat offense. If, let's say, they abuse your forgiveness multiple times, do not tolerate that. I think this is good advice, right? And thank you for the hydrate. Sadly, all I have here right now is salt water, so I will be drinking the salt water. That's way too salty. That is way too salty. Anti-hydrated. That ain't hydrate, those are tears. So you do care, Yue. So you do care. I'm honored. I'm honored. I thought you didn't care about me. Do not tolerate that. I think this is good advice though, right? No! Yue, no! No, I cry. Okay, more salt water then. Since you're leaving, I can drink more salt water, right? Fern, you frankly would lose. Okay. Okay, wait. I'm gonna... Do not read prompt, do not read prompt. Do not read this prompt right here, okay? Just because I know there's some people in the audience who are very sensitive about this topic. So I'm gonna hide the prompt for now, just because I wanna respond to it on my own. Because I don't want you guys to get like hurt because of this as well, you know? Because like this is a very personal thing for a lot of you guys, because like the first few sentences, you can try, but I'm not gonna let you try. I don't want to burden you guys with this even more than you guys already have been burdened, because this probably hits a very sensitive spot for some of you, so yes. Yeah, it's something I feel like I need to do, because like when a very serious subject comes up, or like, you know, when something that is personal to like, you know, the people I care about are brought up, and like I feel like I'm able to do it on my own, I don't want to burden you guys more than I should. Also, it's the bare minimum. I don't think I'm doing any more than I really should, you know? It's not that thoughtful, to be honest. Okay. Okay, here we go. Things are... Ace. Yeah, sorry for being a bit quiet. I'm trying to like process things without saying them out loud right here. Cause, you know, it's a heavy topic. It's a very heavy topic. Thing. And in some way, if they apologize but do not improve, you cannot. At times though, people do get better and change. Okay. That's a bit of a paragraph, but oh shoot, this one's actually kind of happy. Wait, this one's kind of actually happy. Okay, my crush stayed over last night. She used my PJs. Her clothes were soaked. When she got home, she told me that she already misses me. She calls me handsome and I'm special. She says that she feels like she's at home when she's around me. How do I know? This is cute. This one's cute. Since I did the last one, right? What kind of advice would you guys give this person, right? What kind of advice would you guys give this person? Because like, you know, this one actually makes me kind of happy reading it, you know? This one like genuinely makes me happy reading it. But like, what advice could you guys give them? Because my advice would pretty much just be like, hey, ask her, right? Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I would say too. Does anyone have any other advice for them, right? I'll give you guys like a hot minute to like give some advice here, right? Meanwhile, I'm gonna clean this up right here, you know? I'm gonna clean up the invisible box where Moral sits. But if it was me, I would be like, shiz, I'm overthinking this. She's probably just friendly. True. Bro, I do denial. Yue, what kind of advice would you give? Yue, what kind of advice would you give? Responding to DMs. Yue, why do you send me a DM right when I ask that problem? I'm blind, I can't see the screen. Yue, you're adorable, you know that? Anyways. Let me finish up this layout real quick. There we go. Everything's better now. Okay, here we go. The only thing you can do is ask her. You've already gotten pretty close with her. She stayed over at your place. What are you waiting for? At most, she'll say, nah. But at best, you might get your feelings reciprocated. I think that that's just a net positive as a whole. Yeah, it is a really cute prompt, you know? It's a really cute prompt. I think that's just a net positive as a whole. If you don't ask, then you'll never truly know. Then you'll never truly know, right? Then you'll never truly know. The risk is low or near minimum. The reward is high and near infinite. It's a simple math question. Relax and just ask her. It's scary, but I believe in you. Yeah, you might be really nervous and really awkward about asking that kind of thing, but it can never hurt, you know? Bro. What is bigger? What is bigger? 0 or infinity? Or 1? IDK about you. I believe in you. What do you believe in? There we go. 0 has 0 possibilities. 0. I don't know they're right. But I'm cheering this guy on. This was honestly really wholesome, and I really hope that she does reciprocate feelings, you know? It will hurt getting rejected if he does get rejected, right? They never said their gender, so it will hurt if they get rejected, right? But like, you know, it's possible. Exactly. If you keep it bottled up, it's gonna only get worse. Oh, this one I can definitely help with. I love working out. This one I can definitely help with. I love working out, you know? Also, oh, Fern, you sent me a DM. I'll ignore this DM. I will ignore it. Does anyone have a daily workout routine, and give any tips for beginners? How long do you work out for? The past month I've been lacking motivation to do anything. It's hard to get up. I feel like having a daily routine will help me lots. I also want to be fit again. Exactly. I 100% agree there, Fern. Okay. My workout will not work for you. Using someone else's workout only works if you're at a high level. What will work though is slowly increasing your workout gradually. Start small, start under your limit, and move up. Even doing 1 push-up and slowly adding 1 more day by day will give results. Keep yourself accountable. Do not ask, do I wanna do it today? You must. Keep a planner. Cheer yourself up. Keep yourself accountable. Okay, Fern, I will respond to your message. No. There we go. Ask Yue. There we go. There we go. I have a very strong social anxiety. I don't have many friends, and I'm so caring about what others are thinking. I feel so depressed I don't know how to deal with. I try to go out. How double dare? Dang. You know? I have a very strong social anxiety. I don't have many friends, and I am also so caring about what others are thinking. I feel so depressed and I don't know how to deal with it. I try to go out and make friends, but while that time I am always unsuccessful. Don't worry about it. Fern will be sending you a message real soon, Yue. Fern will be sending you a message real soon. Don't worry. Making new friends is hard and often unsuccessful. Sometimes it's as easy as asking, "Hey, do you want to be friends?" And sometimes it just won't work out, no matter what you say. Give yourself time and cherish those you are already close to. I am sure you will make some friends that will last and that you'll get close to one day. I believe in you. You got this. There we go. How do I stop overthinking and worrying about how people see me? I think a large part of learning to be confident in yourself is giving yourself time. Telling yourself that you are worth something. Find something that makes you happy on your own that no one can shake. A hobby, a craft, so on. Once you are happy and once you find something you're confident in, build on from there. Take yourself slowly and things will be less difficult. I believe in you. I overthink at times too. Especially when I really like the person. There we go. Poor Fern. Poor Fern. I had a crush in someone, and this person too, she talks like she's telling me I also has a crush in me. I get too worried and ruin my chance in a relationship with her. It's difficult for me to get into a relationship since my ex died. That's kind of dark out there, but we will try our best to help them. What can I do to get in a new relationship? I'm thinking right now. First of all, my condolences for what happened to your ex. That is a very tough thing to go through. Remember, though, that if you wish to get into a new relationship, you will once again have to be vulnerable. You will need to be ready to care and to love again. You will need to be prepared to be rejected once again. And if all goes right, you may be able to date them. It's a risk, and it's painful, and it's nerve-wracking asking someone out. But I do believe in you. I'm cheering you on all the way. There we go. I think that's good advice, right? That you need to be prepared for a relationship before you get into one again. Especially since they're in such a traumatic situation. That hurts and takes a long time to recover from. I do hope that they're giving themselves enough time. Indeed, you always need to take risks to be happy. And sometimes, you know, you need to take some time before you're ready to take those risks. But eventually, if you do want to be happy one day, you need to try your very best to, like, get there when you're ready. I would do so much to get my best friend back, but I know she doesn't care about me anymore. My new best friend just hangs out with her crush all the time. I don't have a girlfriend or anyone close. It's lonely. I'm so jealous and selfish. What do I want to do? Yeah, I think it's very hard to take a risk, you know, Cappy bro? It's very hard to put yourself out there, make yourself emotionally available, and like, you know, just do things, right? Like everything takes a bit of effort. Everything has like a small amount of risk to it. Sometimes the risk is like, oh yeah, I might just not get it, right? Meanwhile, at other times the risk might be higher, right? But everyone needs to decide when they're willing to risk something, when they can risk something, and also if the risk is worth the reward. Not all risk is worth the reward, mind you. Like, the lottery, yeah, you might get a few $1 billion or a few $1 million, right? But the risk is far higher than the reward, you know? At other times, though, the risk might be near nothing, right? Asking someone out for the first time. If the risk is that small, and, you know, at most you're just gonna be brokenhearted for a few weeks, right? Then go for it, you know? Then go for it, because the reward is so much higher. At times they might be really close though, right? Like sometimes the risk and the reward might not seem absolutely clear from the get-go. In that case, you know? Yeah. I mean, objectively, at most you can get rejected, right? It will hurt a lot, like emotionally, but like, you know, it's painful still, right? But like, there's still so much more reward than the risk, right? It's like, compared to having someone that you can love and like, you know, do all that stuff with, the risk is near null, right? That's true. It can ruin friendships. It can ruin friendships. But at the same time, it really depends on how you ask someone out as well, you know? Yeah, that's true, that's true. It can ruin friendships, but it also really depends on how you ask things, right? Because some people go for the route, right? There's some sad people out there who are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ask you out, and if you don't reciprocate my feelings, we're never gonna talk again, right? There are some people who genuinely believe that there can be no compromises when you ask someone out, right? Meanwhile, in other situations, you can just be like, oh, hey, yeah, if you want to start going out, we can go out, right? And if not, that's fine too. We can just keep being friends, right? And like a more casual thing like that has less risk, right? Because like, you know, you might still be able to be friends, right? Like, as long as you don't push too hard, people won't get uncomfortable, right? Right? There's so much nuance to all this, right? It depends on how you ask, when you ask, the way you ask, right? The tone you have at that point, right? Because sometimes people will go, oh yeah, we can start dating, but if you're not comfortable with that yet, maybe I'll ask you again another time, right? And that might work, right? But sometimes people say it and no one believes them. No one believes them, right? And at those points, that gets a bit more iffy, right? One thing. So you guys know those like alpha male quote unquote like self-help videos on YouTube, right? There's a few of them who are literally just like, bro, who are like, bro, if she says no, dump her, never talk to her again. And I'm like, bruh, what the hell? You can still be friends, right? Being friends with your ex is a bit more iffy, but like if you can like walk that like very tight line, you can still be friends with like an ex as well, right? As long as you extinguish every romantic like feeling in your body and like don't cheat on your like current lover, right? Being friends with an ex is fine, right? As long as your partner is also comfortable with that, as long as you talk about that, all that kind of stuff, you know? There's a lot of nuance to these situations. Also, what do you mean? What do you mean, Fern? Exactly. Rejection isn't bad either. You can be friends with all of your exes, right? And sometimes you need to like cross that up, right? Here we go. There we go. War flashbacks of first rejection. First rejections are always painful though, aren't they? Like even if they go well, right? Even if they're like the most normal rejections ever, right? They're always painful because they're your first, right? You're not used to rejection so far, and your nerves are so high, right? First confessions are very painful, you know? For context, Inurity has a friend named Mid. It's even worse. I imagine he is. I take you as a good judge character. Hayne! I'm sorry, Dahlia. That sounds very painful. I hope it wasn't too painful for you at the time. Also for context, Fern already told me this story, right? Fern already told me this story. It wasn't like him saying like, "Oh, I love you too," right? Fern literally told no, the person the person Fern asked out, right, literally told them, "I love me too," as in I love like as the person Fern asked out loves themselves. Exactly. I'm sorry, Fern. I'm sorry for laughing. It's just a really good story. I'm sorry. My bad. I try not to laugh too much, you know? Shoot. Sorry for kicking the mic right there. At times be the same way they ever again. And at other times, you need to deserve to realize that you deserve to be happy. That you deserve to... UA 100% remembers the promise. UA 100% remembers the promise that you... yeah, that you deserve to be happy, that you deserve to love someone. Do not count wanting to be happy as being selfish. The only selfishness in this world, which is bad, is when it's at the expense of someone else. Meanwhile, selfishness, which doesn't hurt anyone, is known as taking care of yourself. Let me tell Yue. Let me tell Yue, and Yue can choose to tell you. That one, Yue. Wait, I think someone's calling me downstairs. I'll be right back, okay? I will be right back. If you guys want to answer this question right here, I'll actually post one of your things to the person who's like, you know, who's requesting, okay? I'll be right back. I don't know what you're talking about. I never do evil laughs. I only... No, wait. I do evil laughs. It's because I am evil. I hate everything. I am the most evil person on this earth. I am a dastardly fool, you know? There we go. Claritin is your go-to. That evil. Okay. There we go. Okay. My allergies have been driving me insane lately. Even with over-the-counter medication, I'm happy that it's sunnier out, but I'm pretty sick of all the sneezing. Have you tried wearing a mask? It helps me a lot, unironically. If your problems persist, however, go to a doctor, because sometimes you need more specialized or stronger medications. I used to have a nose spray which helped me as a kid, which was not over the counter. Claritin is a good go-to if you haven't tried it, but I hope you find something that works for you. A mask helps, unironically. There we go. Yeah, I included your I included your answer, Cappy, bro. Yeah. There we go. Okay, hello. I am very overwhelmed by exams. I had a whole week to study, but unfortunately I was depressed and couldn't get out of bed. I feel bad. I feel guilty. I feel sad. I feel like I've disappointed everyone. I don't know what to do. Sometimes the only thing you can do is last minute study. Don't stay up too late, but like make sure you refresh your material. All-nighters do not work. However, a light skim would do you work. Sometimes all you need is to jog your memory and also study those parts you know you have trouble with. Study smarter, not harder. Also, hope you feel better soon. There we go. There we go. Oh no. I read the first line and I can already tell this one's gonna be bad. Oh, okay, never mind. This is cute. Here we go. I'm glad you get to stay with your ex for a little bit, even since it doesn't seem like you're in a bad relationship. them. I hope everything goes well and you two can get back together. I can't really say anything more than that. Just happy wishes to the not really a couple. This is a mood. This one's a mood right here. This one's a mood. Sometimes I tend to assume the worst will happen. I catastrophize things that give me a lot of anxiety. It has negatively impacted my social and school life before. It's something that doesn't seem to go away, though I wish it would. Any advice? If it is a problem and causing problems in your day-to-day life, I suggest going out for professional help. Sometimes the best advice can only be acquired from someone who has training in such a thing. If it was me, I would just tell you to relax. However, I know it's not that easy. Something that has worked for a friend of mine is doing a lot of things, failing, and then realizing that failure is okay. There we go. I feel like I'm gonna throw up from the stress. Someone who I thought was my friend blew up at me because I act different because I'm autistic, and they took my actions the wrong way. I tried to help and calmly explain my point of view, but they wanted none of it. I feel useless. No problem, Cappy bro. And any response from you guys is appreciated, because sometimes my advice isn't always the best advice, right? And even if it is the best advice, it's not the only advice you can give, right? So like literally anything you can do to help, I would be grateful for. I feel like I'm going to throw up from the stress. Someone who I thought was my friend blew up at me because I act different because I'm autistic. They took my actions the wrong way. I tried to help and calmly explain my POV, but they wanted none of that. I feel useless. Sometimes things like that happen in life, and sometimes you can't help it. You shouldn't blame yourself for being the way you are, because there is nothing wrong with being who you are. You didn't choose to be born the way you were, and neither should you feel guilt for that. People may treat you differently because you're not normal, but I am sure you'll find people who understand, cherish, and love you for who you are. Sometimes people just need time, or to spend some time or maybe talk to them after some time has passed. There we go. Hey, Fern. This is advice that you give me all the time right here. You literally give me advice for this one problem every single day. Fern, can you type something up for me real quick? I'll literally just copy and paste it, you know? I'll read it out loud for you. I worry that I can't help everyone I work with. I feel like I let them down because of my own issues. This is something you can help with, Fern. This is something you can help with right here. Because you tried telling me that, you know, that I don't need to help everyone all the time, you know? Oh yeah, have fun, UA. I hope you enjoy, you know? Yeah, but I feel like you could better phrase this than I could. Because like I'm a worry, you know? I worry a lot. No problem, no problem. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Fern. Come on. You gotta have something, right? You could probably just scroll up in our DMs and be like, oh yeah, I can just copy and paste this, you know? No? That is true. That is true. You're not wrong. You're not exactly wrong right there, you know? You know? Fern, if you want to tap out, tell me. If you want to tap out, I could try writing something. Good. There we go. Good thing to copy and paste. Thank you for doing my job for me, Fern. Like that's not like a sarcastic thank you. That's a genuinely good way to phrase it, you know? There we go. I gave another example. You'll just make everything harder for if you push yourself too hard. That's true. There we go. Indeed. I get nervous going to a circle where people are biking and roller skating. Oh no, this is such a bad problem. This is a tragic life problem right here. I'm not sure if we can help with this one, you know? I am not sure if we can help you with this one. Okay, I have actual advice. Everything takes a bit of practice. If you're new to the hobby, it'll take a while till you're comfortable. Give yourself time, maybe come at a less busy period, and slowly ease yourself into it. No, don't discard. I feel so alone. I feel like that's a natural part of life at times. And sometimes I also feel like I'm alone. Even when I know there are people who care for me, I also know that try to keep in mind those who do care still, and try to keep in mind that your self-worth is not dependent on others. Sometimes to make friends or relationships, you need to get out there. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes sticking your neck and heart out to the world. But I am sure you are not truly alone. Can't speak Spanish. Or I think that's Spanish. Can anyone read this? Can anyone read this? Can anyone read this and respond for me? I don't understand it. I don't know if I'm a good person. I try to be, but I have no idea if that's what I am. I'm doubting everything because a friend of mine cut ties over to us on Steam Review Mechanic. I don't hate them, but it feels like she hates me. I don't know what to do. Okay, can't do anything about it then. I don't know if I'm a good this is very relatable. This is very relatable. Also, that's one really minor thing to break a friendship over. Bro. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. I forgot that I normally do this for raids. Here you go. Here's for everyone that's still here from your raid, by the way. Fern. There we go. Who will win this time? Who will win this time? Oh, Putin's attacking Cappy Bro right now. Nice, nice. Oh, Cappy Bro, you're already really low. This doesn't look good for you, man. Yeah, you're out. Damn, I'm sorry. Fern's also down too, though. I'm pretty low. I'm pretty low as well. UA is really hecking low. Luden's out. Okay. Oh, UA is still in this. I think I knocked UA out. Damn. Nico might get this one. Nico might get this one. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Damn. Come on, Nico. Come on, Nico. There we go. Nico won. Congrats, Nico. There we go. I don't know if I'm a good person. I try to be, but I have no idea if that's what I am. I'm doubting everything because a friend of mine cut... Okay. Okay, I remember this one now. I think being a good person is in itself doing your best to be a good person. There is no objective quantifier for being good. I cannot tell you if you're a good person. I can only tell you that if you are doing your best, I think you are doing fine. Sometimes people drift and people naturally split. Do not blame yourself for losing a friend. It's a sad reality of life. You both can be good people, and you both can have done nothing wrong, but it's still possible to split ways. Do not blame. Blame yourself. There's so many things that people just naturally like attribute everything to yourself, right? And like, yeah. I'm scared of going to college. I'm scared of being totally overwhelmed and having no time left for anything else I enjoy, or even worse, I'll fail. Is anyone in college that can provide comfort? Thank you. Okay. College, at least first year, isn't as scary as you expect. You can go as fast or slow as you want, and as a college student, you get to pick and choose your schedule. Because of that, start off lightly. That way you won't be overwhelmed. If you are fine with that workload or want more, you can adjust as you want. And if you are completely overwhelmed, often you can drop out of classes before a certain date and have nothing bad on your record. Yeah, being a good person is a very weird thing because like there's no objective quantifier for that. And like I always feel like I'm not doing enough, right? And I can't really call myself a good person most of the time because of that. I can objectively say I have made mistakes in the past, which I am still learning to forgive myself for. And like, you know, I'm not an amazing person, right? I try my best to be, and I think that that's good enough at times, right? It's a very interesting question of like, what is good and what is bad and what is self-worth and like, where does that line get drawn, right? I think that as long as everyone's trying their best to like do what they can for the world and do what they can for themselves, I think that's being a good person, you know? Exactly. You'll hurt someone some way, somehow. You just gotta prevent consciously or maliciously doing it to people that you care about, you know? I don't have the time or space or brain power to make them happy. My parents need me, my partner needs me, but I'm all used up. I am so sorry to hear that. At times, you just need to take a step back. Even if you're busy, even if people are relying on you, even if you feel like you have no time, take a step back, a breather. Find a vacation day where you can just not think, relax, do what you want. Only in those moments can you refresh, reset, and stop feeling as overwhelmed as you are. I mean, I might as well end here too. This is a good place to end it, you know? Because we'll just keep doing this to ad infinitum, you know? Let me find someone to raid, you know? Let me find someone to raid. Let me find someone to raid. Thank you for the hydrate. I know I drink salt water, but yes. Thank you everyone for joining me for so long. Thank you Fern for the raid. Thank you Cappy bro. Thank you Fern, and thank you UA for joining me the entire time as well. I know it's very emotionally taxing, but you know. Oh wait, he's Spanish. I can't raid Cappy bro. Man. I can't just pop over there. Let's find someone in Final Fantasy, you know? Let me find someone in Final Fantasy. I'll drink actual water after this, don't worry. I only have salt water with me right now. But I'll get normal water after this, okay? I'll get normal water after this. Weaver. Okay, they're doing Weaver. Salt water's tasty. Okay. Our raid message is mental health raid. Okay. Our raid message is mental health raid. Also, Also, Weaver quest line cute. There we go. That is our raid message. Okay, everyone. That is our raid message. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we have to counter ping. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. There we go. There we go. Let's end the stream here, everyone. Goodbye. I might do this as a private because like there were some definitely very sensitive things that popped up on screen. So I might save the archive